can't kick as well as I used to be able to kick. But there's 3 different martial arts, basically. 3 different ranges, if you will. And that is kicking, punching, punching, and grappling, grabbing. Boom, right? Grappling. Now, having been in numerous street confrontations, 30 years in law enforcement, I can tell you that we did a lot of grappling on the ground because we were trained to take them to the ground for handcuffing. You've got their, you've gone in and you've got their shoulder, and oh man, you step through, boom, you take them to the ground. You go into your pen, right? Click, click, right? So, the thing is, most people are not police officers. Most people are just trying to get out of the confrontation. So, I don't want to be on the ground if I am in a real street confrontation. I don't have a radio. I don't have any weapons on my belt. I can't call for help. And I'm not trying to, grapple him or that individual in the handcuffs. I'm just trying to get away from the situation. So if you're looking at arts like Sui Jiao, the Chinese wrestling, even judo, anything, wrestling, where you can learn takedowns, like even Western wrestling, where you can learn good takedowns. Chin Na, right? Chin Na is a more difficult art because it's more fine motor skills, right? It can be effective. Sui Jiao, I think, is very effective, the Chinese wrestling, which, by the way, was a part of Shaolin Kung Fu. Also, Judo was originally a part of Okinawan Karate. And what happened is the punching part and the grappling part got separated out and it became 2 different arts. But originally it was one art. And with the Kung Fu, the Shaolin, there was originally a lot of grappling in Shaolin. But Shaolin did not do ground grappling. And the reason is because they were normally going against multiple opponents, and they didn't want to be down on the ground trying to get an arm bar on some guy while other guys are kicking them in the head. So, and that's typically true on the streets. Now, if you're going to have one, you might have 2 or 3 more, right? So you might have multiple people that you're going to have to go up against. Very, very difficult to do. The idea is to be able to have enough grappling skill, and I wish I had someone here to demonstrate. I don't. I'd have to demonstrate on a dummy, on an imaginary opponent. But you need enough grappling skill to put them on the ground. Even if you learn the first 5 basic judo throws, hooking here, right? The hook doesn't work, you bring him here, right over the leg throw. Or up to the fanciness of, you got him, you grab, you got the belt, and you do a hip throw. Those are good things to have on the street. Because inevitably, you're going to end up in either punching range or clinching range, right? You want to have that grappling skill. I believe, I know that Kung Fu gets a lot of hatred these days, but But I believe Kung Fu can be a dynamic art, a fantastic art, if we just incorporate the grappling back in to the Kung Fu like was originally there in the first place. If you look at the Tai Chi forms, for example, you get a lot of this, you know, where your legs coming up and you're doing, that's a hook. You're hooking the leg and sweeping. That's a sweep, right? It's a sweep. You know, if I'm coming here and I'm grabbing, what am I doing? I'm grabbing the leg, right? Maybe it comes up this way, you know, and so I'm blocking off if I'm low, and I'm grabbing and driving him off, right? How many times has someone kicked and you just grab their leg? Right? So you grab their leg, whoop, right? That's grappling. So just some food for thought. Punching, right? Your basic karate punch, right? 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 How many times we practice that? Basic forms. Boom, right? Boom. That's an elbow strike. They grab back here. Okay. Right there. Elbow strike. I'm getting stability. Striking. So, thinking outside the box. You know, today fighters will cover here. You know, they'll come here and cover. Right? What's that? That's covering. That's covering. Right? Guy's punching this way. I can block him with that. Right there. Right there. Right? What's this? What's that in the out block? Okay, I'm getting more into the karate systems, but what's an in to out block? Throwing him off. Right? He grabs, drive him this way, throw him off that way. Right? If he's still got a hold of you, fine. Draw him back. Boom, into that. Boom. Right? Bam! Right? So he grabs, he gets this, then he gets that, and then he gets boom. That's the idea. He's going to grab and punch. Right? Got the grab, the punch. Alright. Fine. He can punch, and I can cover, and I can go for that armpit, the arm that's grabbing. Boom! I can just drive that armpit. Right here. Now you're Kung Fu. Grab the groin. Grab the leg. Sweep it through. What do I do then? I'm looking for his buddies who are going to be trying to attack me next. Because I've just put him on the ground. Maybe I, sweep him through, then I'll, bam! Make sure he stays down. Little stomp. Now I'm turning. Oh. Who's next? Right? Who's next? What do you have? Kicks like this. Right? Guy in the front, guy in the back. So, think through the movements. We do the forms, but do we really think about how to implement the form in a real fight? What is this? what's coming down like this? You know, was it the Shingi arts coming down here? What is that? I guarantee you that's grappling. That's grappling. Maybe a two-hand grab. Grabbing through. Oh, driving him down. You know, maybe it's grabbing on side. You grab his arm. You know, that kind of thing. But the key, practice the movement slow. Right? Right? Boom. 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 Here, Bong Sao. Bong Sao. Tong Sao. Da. Right? Pok Sao. Right? Whoa. What do you have in Crane? Pok Sao. Pok Sao. Well, what is this? What's that? Is that the guy's kicking and you just kind of lifting your leg? No. He's on you. You got his foot here. You're sweeping. That's a sweep. Boom. Right there. Well, what's this? It's a sweep and a palm strike. What's this? Maybe he's grabbed you, come up and grab you, you're sweeping him off as you're sweeping his leg. Boom, right? Boom. The real key is in any martial art, whether it be jiu-jitsu, judo, hapkido, karate, tang soo do, taekwondo, the hundreds of styles of kung fu. How many styles of kung fu are there? You know, Pin Tak Salat, Kun Tao, Eskrima, Kali, whatever it might be. It's mostly based on feel and flowing of motion. And there's only two basic movements: straight line, circle. Circle, straight line. Right? So, what do you do with your movement, filling it out? You know, if it's judo and they're grabbing you, what are you doing? You're moving straight line, you're moving circle. Straight line, circle. You're trying to off balance your opponent. Tai Chi, same thing. Trying to off balance your opponent, right? Punching. If he goes circle, I go straight. If he goes straight, I angle off, come here, right? So, just some food for thought. All right, I'll see you next time. C-Files signing off. I'm going to try it again and see if we can do it. Let's first get the practice. Let's get that going. All right, let's get this going. All right, wet grass. Now, whew, here we go. Butterfly kick. All right. Try doing that at 64 years old. I'll catch you later.